Hello, my name is Tim, my company is Sports and Touring, and we are performance Jaguar specialists. It's getting harder and harder to find really good XKRs, but when we do, it's a joy to list them, as it is with this beautiful example. It's a 2010 in liquid silver, sitting on freshly refurbished 20-inch Nevis wheels. It's in stunning condition, and it's going to be a delight for its new keeper. Let's take a look around. The XKR is, by any measure, a modern classic. It's a car which matches performance and aesthetics, art and design, which delivers driving pleasure in a way that only a Grand Tourer can. A heady mix of speed and power and acceleration and sumptuous luxury and comfort. It's a car which can eat miles on the autobahn or on sweeping country roads effortlessly. And then this particular example is just such a pleasure to have here. One of the best colour combinations, I think, liquid silver with silver 20-inch wheels. This car benefits from the speed pack there, the spoiler. Gorgeous jet leather with contrast ivory stitching, and it is in such good condition with hardly any signs of its age or mileage. Let's take a look inside. The car's supplied, of course, with 2 remote key fobs and the owner's book pack, but there's no need to have the fob in your hand because keyless entry is one of the features of the XKR. Provided the keys around your person somewhere, just grasp the handle and pull it, and the door unlocks, the power fold mirrors move into the driving position, and we can take a look inside, starting with this beautiful door card, which I dare say is pretty well perfect. No marks, no scratches, nothing unpleasant to observe anywhere. We can see that we've got Bowers & Wilkins sound in this car, and there is the full memory seat package with adjustable lumbar support and side bolsters as well. Looking into the cockpit itself, and I'll point out that this is a 2+2. Now, the rear seats are not going to accommodate 2 adults for a long trip anywhere. In fact, with the front seats fully back, there is no legroom at all. But move the front seats a few inches forward and you will fit a couple of people in there, maybe for a short journey back from the restaurant or pub. Or if you've got kids, of course, they'll fit in there quite easily too. Sitting down into the XKR is a lovely experience. The seat is soft and comfortable and yet very supportive. There's just a feeling of luxury everywhere with this beautiful piano black, combining with the jet leather with ivory stitching for a beautiful look. In between the seats, we've got this armrest here that slides back to reveal the cup holders and lifts up so that you can find the key docking station and the connectivity for the USB and iPod. In order to explore the rest of the centre console, let's start up the supercharged V8 using the start button just there. And as we do that, we'll see the instrument binnacle come to life. The revs are slightly higher just after startup to protect the catalytic converter. And then we can look around. Starting here with the electronic parking brake with hill start assist. We've got buttons for dynamic mode and rain, ice and snow mode, the active speed limiter and stability control off. And this beautiful rotary gear selector which enables us to select reverse, neutral, drive and then sport as well. And of course we have the flappy paddles on the steering wheel so that we can shift gear on the move without taking hands off. Back to the centre console and harking back to the days of its manufacture perhaps, there's an ashtray there with a 12-volt supply. And then the climate controls here, dual zone, so passenger and driver can select their own temperatures. The CD player and the infotainment system, and it's a very fully featured infotainment system. This is the home page here with buttons to select the various functions, and immediately it's presenting the heated steering wheel and heated and cooled seat buttons so that you can make yourself comfortable right from the off. We can see the audio selections include AM and FM radio, CD player and the portable audio as well, of course. Climate enables us to direct the airflow as we wish, and again we've got the heated and cooled seats and heated steering wheel, and we can select the air conditioning on and off. Back to the home page again to see the phone options. There we are, full Bluetooth telephony, very crisp and clear in the XKR. And back again to navigation, a good display, it's a clear display, an easy system to use, and really very handy indeed if you don't know the area that you're driving in. Back to the home page again, and then we go to the vehicle settings where we can configure the trip computer, clock and system and vehicle settings and so forth. Over on the steering wheel we've got the infotainment and audio controls on the left with the Bluetooth telephone button. On the left stalk the automatic cornering headlamps, so they are active adaptive headlamps. Over on the right hand side the cruise control, and on the right hand stalk we've got the rain sensitive wipers. And then down here by my right knee we've got the instruments binnacle dimmer, fog lights, petrol cap release and boot release as well, all handily placed there. And then that beautiful instrument cluster, simple, crisp and clean, just the speedometer on the left, rev counter on the right, and the multifunction display in the middle, which is very easy to interpret and user friendly. And again, the whole cockpit just in stunningly good condition throughout. Let's take a look at the folding roof. You may already know I have a bit of a bee in my bonnet about convertible roofs, particularly ones that are too complicated, too unreliable, too slow to operate, and so forth. However, the XKR roof is pretty good. The button's just up here behind the rear view mirror, and pressing to close the roof, we first see the cover move out of the way so that the roof can come out of its stowage compartment and start to unfold. Then the cover goes back into position and the front and back of the roof sections move into position and lock, and then the sequence completes when the windows close, sealing the car ready for the wet weather ahead. Pretty quick, simple and notably reliable. Opening, just the reverse process, so nothing to unlatch by hand, just press the button here, the windows go down out of the way, the roof unlatches and then begins to fold, the cover moves out of the way so that the roof can fold into the stowed position, and then the sequence completes as the cover moves back down and hides everything away. Swift, easy and notably reliable. Let's take a look in the boot. Convertibles, of course, don't offer the same boot space as a coupe, but the XKR does pretty well. Even with the roof folded away, and therefore this little device in position to protect the folded roof, there's plenty of room here for soft-sided bags, with enough luggage for a week or two away without being embarrassed. There is room here out the side where it extends across behind the near side rear wheel arch. And looking forward, you can see the space extends quite a long way towards the front as well. Under the boot floor, this particular XKR has another extra cost option, which is the lightweight spare wheel kit and jack and so forth. All in all, a very usable boot for a grand touring convertible. The passenger side of the car, again, is in beautiful condition. The door card, I would dare say, is perfect. The scuff plate, almost unmarked. The carpet and mat, in excellent order, and the dashboard, centre console, and this beautiful seat are all in very fine condition indeed. And I should point out, by the way, the lovely embossed R logo there on the headrests of the XKR. All in fine condition and testimony to the care with which this car has been owned over the years. Under the bonnet, and there is Jaguar's 5-litre supercharged engine, 500 horsepower, driving this car from 0 to 60 in just 4.8 seconds and on to a top speed artificially limited at 155 miles per hour. Those are the figures, but they don't express what this car is about. And this car is about the journey. It's about the engagement of this luxurious cockpit, the stunning handling, the breathtaking performance, and the progress you make along a road enjoying the heady cocktail of those things. Again, you can see under the bonnet everything in very fine order, all clean and crisp and correct. And the service history, by the way, very good for this low mileage XKR. We've also had it serviced at Marshall Jaguar Newbury, ready for its next keeper, and it has passed all of our inspections without a hitch. So thank you very much indeed for watching. It's been a great pleasure to show you this beautiful XKR. We're Sports and Touring just outside Andover in Hampshire, open 7 days a week by appointment only. You're very welcome to telephone, email or WhatsApp if you have any inquiries, or if you'd like to see this car in person or by video call. We can send you a link to the Google Drive. That's an online folder where you can see high-resolution photos of the car, which you can zoom in on, and PDF copies of important documents. If you've got a car to dispose of, we'll give you frank and honest advice about the best way to achieve the maximum value with the minimum inconvenience. And if you'd like to chat about finance, we can do that as well. We're authorised and regulated by the FCA, and we work with a really brilliant broker. Do please take a few moments to read our reviews in Auto Trader. I'm very proud indeed of the things our previous customers say about us. And I'll close by saying thank you again. Feel free to like and subscribe, and we will look forward to hearing from you very soon.